Today I'm going to be trying Peking duck, and not just any old Peking duck. Peking duck right here in Beijing. Ooh, just look at those chefs skillfully cooking away in that kitchen. If you do not know, Peking duck is one of the most popular dishes here in Beijing. So of course, when I was taking a trip to Beijing, I had to eat Peking duck, and I feel like it was so meant for me to eat it because I didn't even have to put in any effort. There was a Peking duck restaurant right outside of my hotel, and I did not plan that. It's like the spirits guided my hand in my reservation to pick the hotel by that restaurant. Y'all, just look at this dish. As excited as I was for the Peking duck, I had to get some appetizers. The first one I got was this braised cabbage. First of all, I was not expecting portion sizes to be this big. I was not ready for that. But alas, I was gonna eat. And I was gonna eat good. Okay, y'all, I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting this flavor. It had this tanginess, which if you know me, you know I love tanginess, but it also had like an earthiness to it. It was pretty good, but it's something that I could not eat a lot of. It's one of those type of dishes that you really couldn't overindulge even if you wanted to. The next dish that I got was a braised type of radish dish, and I'm gonna spoiler alert it, y'all. Actually, no, I'll let y'all figure out. Will I like it or will I not like it? I liked it. Y'all, radish has really been showing out for me, first in Korea and now in Beijing. This dish was delicious. The radish was so refreshing and it balanced off this really savory meal. I could have ate that by itself with rice alone. I came for the Peking duck, but that radish was trying to seduce me and it was working. But alas, my Peking duck has come out, and you guys look at the presentation of this. They do not mess around. You know this is what they do, okay? They brought it out. The chef brought that like Peking duck out. The server stepped to the side beside him like some type of guardian female warrior. Got me together with my little side dishes. I was like, I'm about to eat good. I also realized just how much food I was gonna have before me, or I already have in front of me. I didn't realize the portion was gonna be like this, and I don't know why it didn't register that I was gonna be having a whole duck to myself. Actually, I kind of did register that, but I was like, I didn't give an F because I needed to try this Peking duck here in Beijing. That's one of the cons about traveling solo, is that I really cannot eat as much as I want to eat. Like, I would have been trying a lot more stuff, but it's just me and I don't like to waste food, so I try to get what I can get. But man, if I had somebody else, like one of my brothers, that I can like pass the food to and they can just human vacuum the rest up, I would be trying a lot more stuff, just letting y'all know. But alas, time to eat. Look how he's cutting it up. I feel like Peking duck itself is a really delicate, meticulous dish that you really have to pay attention to details, from cooking to serving. When you cook this, a lot of places they like pump air into the skin to like dry it out and separate the fats from the skin. They dry it over a course of a few days, switching between like moisture and air and refrigeration, no refrigeration, to finally get this delicious, delicate looking meal. Did y'all see how that skin was glistening in the sunlight? Well, it's not suntime, but glistening in the lights. Y'all not ready. I had to try a little bit by itself before I made the wrap, because when I eat stuff, especially like I'm trying to really experience it, I like to take it step by step. I need to try every individual piece to see how everything is coming and working together. And y'all, that skin was crispy. Man, I was also very excited to try it with the wrap because we have it in Chicago, but in Chicago they serve it with a bun, and I needed to try it with this wrap. And y'all, this was a hit. Okay, like Peking duck with the wrap versus with the bun, the wrap just eats. Like the bun is good, don't get me wrong, the bun is good, but the bun don't do it like the wrap does it. Y'all, let me figure out how to really chop this up for you guys. I'm gonna take you step by step. Okay, so you have the meat. I've explained to you, like, it's very crispy, very delicate. Well, not delicate, the meat is delicate, but the skin itself is just nice and crisp, almost like, I don't know, butter, if I should say it. And then you pair it together with, like, they give you cucumber and they give you, what is it, scallion. They give you like shredded scallion, and you put it all together. I feel like there is some general consensus amongst most ethnicities that like a oilier, greasier, savourier dish needs cucumber. I don't make the rules for this, but there's a consensus around multiple ethnicities. Like, with you have the Greece or the Greek, they have gyros with tzatziki sauce. West Africans, when we make suya, we eat it with like cucumbers, onions, tomatoes, and then here they give you the cucumber with the Peking duck. And yes, it kind of balances out that greasiness. The refreshingness of the cucumber always just balances out greasiness very well. And then you get into the wrap. Wait, I was telling you about the wrap. No, let me tell you about the sauce. You get into the sauce, you dip the skin into sugar, which is right there, and then you get into the sauce. The sauce is a hoisin sauce. I don't know how to explain hoisin sauce. Don't touch me for this comparison, but maybe like a Cantonese barbecue sauce equivalent. Don't tussle with me. Don't say I'm too American. I don't know, but that's what I can think of. And you wrap it all together in your wrap. And that wrap, y'all, that wrap is like soft and chewy and just you get you a delicious bite. Oh my god, sorry for singing in your ear, but it was just good. And I feel like the overall meal, chef's kiss. I get the rave, I get the hype. And I mentioned that I had it before in Chicago. I wasn't saying that in comparison to what I had in Chicago, but I was just saying that I had it with the bun in Chicago. But having it here in Beijing, chef's kiss, man. What an experience. And I will search again to see if I can find a similar experience in Chicago because I need to have it again, obviously. I also need to find the duck or the goose that I had in Hong Kong, but that's another story. But I have not been able to find any equivalent here in Chicago, and I need it. But this overall experience, I was so happy with it, y'all. All this food. Can you guess how much this costs? I'm going to tell you how much it costs in a second. But all this food, delicious food, only cost me the equivalent of $34 US, and I had all this left over. So happy with the experience.